And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Cleveland Guardians and the San Diego Padres. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, first pitch coming up. Today's starting pitcher, Yu Darvish. Chris, how about a scouting report?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
So in now for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan. Ripped on the ground to second. Cronenworth throws on to first. One up, one down. Here's the Guardians lineup now. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with two strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
Kyle Manzardo stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Next pitch is outside. One out, base is empty. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and there's two down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Two down, base is empty. And the batter now, Jose Ramirez. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. 2 outs, base is empty. Fastball for a strike. And it chases that one. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Guardians fail to score. And now the Padres get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And we're back. And towing the slab, Tanner Bivey.
Well, this guy featuring that straight four-seam fastball, but off of it throws the cutter, and really he's most effective when he's using that cutter off the four-seam fastball just to miss the barrel of the bat. Not always going to see the swings and misses, but if you can somehow get weaker contact, you have a chance to collect some outs. Now, it's going to look the same until the very last second, so hitters are going to have to make a decision and hope that sometimes they're able to guess right.
Luis Ariz, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Ariz, multi-time All-Star, a career batting average over 300, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Outside low, now 2-0.
2-0.
Line drive, and there's a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting second, the right fielder,
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here.
Jr.
A little bit low. Ball one. Fernando Tatis Jr. signed by the White Sox 2015 for $700,000. And then eventually moved in the James Shields trade in June of 2016. That one missed.
Ball two.
Chopped left side. Ramirez throws to first in time. One gone, bottom half of the first. As we take a look at the Padres lineup, this is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singing.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Jackson Merrill, batting with one down, takes a strike. On the corner for a strike, and the count is 0-2.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Makes the sliding grab.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Manny Machado.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Manny Machado. That one in there across the letters. Arise stands at second with two gone. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Swing, a high fly ball, well struck left field. Going back on this one. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. One left for San Diego. We played an inning, no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Carlos Santana. Darvish back to work. Fastball for a strike.
0-1's the count.
That one hammered center field. Back there. Out of here. And they jump ahead in the second. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Here's Lane Thomas. That catches the corner.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the second. Carl Dixon working the plate in this one.
You know, we often hear and talk about umpires being a pitcher's umpire, but Boog Dixon maybe a little bit more hitter-friendly than most. He's kind of tight on the corners, so we'll see if that comes into play at all in this one.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Fights it off. He'll see another. The pitch. Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Stepping up for the Guardians, Angel Martinez. That pitch gets the corner, and it's 0-1. And a good eye there.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Batting 7, the right fielder, Will
2
Brennan.
outs, base is empty. Will Brennan digs in for the Guardians. And ball 1 to the right fielder. Darvish kicks, delivers. That one inside. Look out. Tap foul at the plate. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Petco Park, bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. Fastball for a strike.
0-1.
That's off the mark, and that is ball 1.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
And that is downstairs, and it's 2-1. That one fouled off. In the air, out towards right center. Thomas sizes this one up, puts it away for the out.
Batting 6, the shortstop, Xander.
And here is Xander Bogaerts. Bogaerts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. Pitch misses there, 1-0. Bogaerts started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Next offering is in the dirt.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Thomas makes the play, and that quickly 2 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And that one fouled off. Oh, 0-2 now.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And there's a ball.
2.
And that one cutting but missing down low. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 outs. And they'll do it again. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. And down on strikes he goes. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Padres go down quietly. They're down 1-0. Back here in San Diego, new inning getting started. Here's the catcher, Bo Naylor. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1's the count.
Rip towards third. 1 up, 1 down.
He's out.
Batting 9, the shortstop, Brian.
Here's Brian Rocchio. The shortstop takes the ball.
Ball. That's inside.
Out to short. To first.
Oh.
First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd. So the Guardians lineup turns over. Digging in, Stephen Kwan. Grounded out his first time. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Tatis pulls it down, and that'll do it.
You see, it's something in my soul just don't feel right. I try to open up, but then I close tight. Cause who could understand what I feel like? Is what I feel like.
And we're back. And now the DH, Tirso Ornelas.
Designated hitter, Tirso Ornelas.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Yeah, a big swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound.
Now this one is hammered way back there, on its way and gone, and we are tied. That'll fire up the dugout, and we're level. It's 1-1.
Wow, what a clutch swing right there. And now anything can happen in this game.
The catcher, Elias Diaz. In the air, out towards left center, and out number 1 on the grab.
The first baseman, number 4, Luis.
So the batting order turns over. Stepping in for San Diego, Luis Arias. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in here in the last half of the 3rd.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Comebacker to the mound. Over to first, 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Fernando Tatis.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Grounded out his first time. Misses outside, and that's ball one. And there's a foul ball. Tied up here in the early going. Swings and misses. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Naylor gathers, throws to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. All even now at 1-1. Major League Baseball is on the show. Start of the 4th, and here is Kyle Manzardo. Manzardo goes 5 feet 11 inches, 24 years old, and he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. On the corner for a strike. It's 0-1.
Some people say that first basemen kind of have the day off regularly because they don't run around a whole lot. But when you think about it, they are involved in just about every single play, and there's a lot of stress that gets put on their legs. So a well-deserved day at the DH spot for him.
That one misses. 1-2 the count. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Outside low. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Go ahead run on base. And now here is Jose Ramirez. Outside with a breaking ball. And another ball.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Manzardo on at first. Nobody out. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle. Allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer. And he hit the ball on the screws.
Carlos Santana digs in for the Guardians. He's already homered here in this one. There's the strike. Outside. And the count is 1-1. I've gotten to call some incredible NLDS games here at Petco Park between the Padres and their fierce rivals, the LA Dodgers. NLDS Game 4 here in 22 when the Padres knocked off LA, and then Game 4 in 2024 when the Dodgers started their comeback and eventual run to the World Series. One of the great fan environments in baseball. Fought off foul. First and second here, no outs. Not close with that one, and that's ball 3. Lane Thomas in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. (3-2), and they're all loaded up.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boo. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Lane Thomas digs in for the Guardians. Golden opportunity right here. That clips the corner.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter, can't be over anxious. That pitcher's up against the wall. Make him come to you.
And that
I got a
one
ball,
way
1 strike.
outside. 1-1.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to.
Now this one's well hit. Way back there. On its way and out of here. Grand slam. He'll touch them all. It's 5-1. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it. One big swing, and that turns the tables on this one. And when you come to the plate with the bases loaded and you've got some pop, you know it's hard not to think about the chance to hit a grand slam. And that could be a trap sometimes, but not right here. He sees the opportunity, put a great swing on it, and now they're working with the lead.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Angel Martinez. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Well, it's easy to be satisfied and get a little distracted after a grand slam, but there's still a lot of work in this inning to do, and you can really deliver a knockout blow.
And that's through there for a strike. Activity in the bullpen for San Diego. Yuki Matsui up and loosening in the pen. Morejon warming up as well. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Darvish delivers. Battling here as he fouls it away. 4 runs already in the frame. Top half of inning number 4. And that one missing inside a sharp slider. Line drive, leaps it, he's got it.
Wow, that was an awesome leaping catch. Great reactions, great athleticism, and he snatched that thing out of the air, and he robbed him of a base hit.
Now it's the right fielder, Will Brennan. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. And it's strike 2. Just off the outside edge. Going to count 1 and 2. Laboring here. About to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. And up next for Cleveland, Bo Naylor. Grounded out his first time up. And delivers outside. Swing and a foul straight back. 2 outs. That's in there. Now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now that's smacked to right center. Base hit.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Tosses across the first, and they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. But they leave their mark on the inning as we get another look at the grand slam. It's now 5-1. Bottom of the 4th, and now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. Swings through that one for strike one.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And no one can get there. Just kind of slice that one into center. Here comes Manny Machado. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Padres doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense. You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Right side, Brennan. And he makes the catch. And there's one down.
The batter, number 9.
So digging in now for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth. Fly to center his first time. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And it's fouled away. Merrill over at first with 1 away. Swings and misses. That K is his 3rd of the game. It's Xander Bogaerts now. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Well, baseball is coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all 4 corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
The Guardians leading by 4. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Right through there for a strike.
If you're not ready for that pitch, you're just going to swing and miss or pop it up, waste the at bat. If you're going to let it go, you better be ready to swing it.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Padres leave 1. They're down here 5-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 5th. Now at the plate, Stephen Kwan. Darvish back to work. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
You know, these Guardians showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The numbers say they've only chased at pitches outside the zone a little more than 10% of the time, which is excellent.
Laser could be trouble. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. That does it for you. Now on the bump, Sean Reynolds.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Manzardo in the box now as he leaves that one up high.
Ball 1, no strikes.
So those numbers I just mentioned tell me they've been really smart at the plate. They're feasting on the healthy stuff and avoiding the junk. Kind of sounds like your diet, Boo.
Hit well, right field, way back, and gone. A massive home run. It's 7-1. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Here's Jose Ramirez. 1 for 2. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Merrill on his way over. Brings it in. And there's one down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
And first offering is fouled off. Still only one out here in the inning. He swings and fouls one off. In the air, left field. That one gets down for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him to chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
Thomas jumps out of the way of ball 1. Swings through that one.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next offering is fouled back. The 1-2. Swung on, belted. Merrill giving chase. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with one down. 2 on with 1 out. Angel Martinez digs in for the Guardians. 0 for 2 in this one. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and that'll fall for a base hit. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with 1 out.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way.
Grounder might be 2. There's 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. Cleveland with a pair on this blast. It's 7-1. You're dialed into the show. Back here at Petco Park. Here's the left fielder, Jason Hayward. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That one back there. That's down. One hops off the wall. Tirso Ornelas, the next up for the Padres. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Padres, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group. And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Headed towards the corner. And that's a fair ball. And it's now first and second to start the inning.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
The first baseman, number 4.
So the San Diego batting order turns over. Luis Arraez stands in. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Hayward at third. Ornelas at second. Diaz at first with no outs. On a line out towards center. Thomas makes the play. Runners tagging from second and third. Throw home, not in time the run scores. It's 7-2.
Well, he hit that one pretty well. I think it would have been a lot more than a sac fly if not for that nice play by the outfielder to track it down. Good job of getting the run in.
And a foul ball. So, Siggy, this is a guy that grew up in big league clubhouses, and it's something that you see throughout the game. Sons whose fathers also played the majors. Fastball for a strike.
Yeah, and beyond that, all the other men in those clubhouses that sort of take you under their wing as a son or a nephew and show you some of the tricks of the trade. It's just invaluable, that type of experience. No, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your two-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss as you did right there.
Out to short, Rocchio. They get the force. Inning over, and it could have been worse. They get a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We're through 5. It's the Guardians 7 and the Padres 2. Swing and a high fly ball left field, pretty well struck. That one back. Leaping, and it's gone. He circles the bases, and they boost their lead. It's 8-2.
First pitch swinging, and he got the fastball. He knew exactly what to do with it, too. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Ryan Rocchio digs in for the Guardians. He's grounded out a couple of times. To third, and that one handled. Zips it to first. Now one gone in the top of the 6th. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Steven Kwan. 1 for 3. That's a laser base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And next is the designated hitter, Kyle Manzardo. Man at first, one away. Late swing, foul to the left. And that one almost hit him.
2 strikes.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. And there's a ball. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a foul ball.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
In the air, left side, makes the catch, and there's 2 away. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Inside, and it hit him.
Now batting. The
So first
baseman,
and second with
Carlos
2 outs. So
Santana.
next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Carlos Santana. Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 8-2. This is Guardians baseball on the Show, Ohio. Back here in San Diego. Here's Manny Machado to start it off. And Manny gets a piece.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Now batting. Second
Here's
baseman,
the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
Struck out on
Cronenworth.
just 3 pitches last time.
That's outside. Ball 1.
They can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Out towards right center field. They got it for out number 2.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Brings it in for the 3rd out. Padres down in order, and it's still 8-2. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm
game.
Were we on script?
Never.
Seeing you one of the biggest ways the game has changed, bullpen arms. So many elite level bullpen arms.
Yeah, and I'm glad I'm not playing anymore. I mean, it's just a nightmare. When that door swings open out of the bullpen, you know what's coming in is 95 and above with at least one nasty pitch.
That misses the zone, and 1-1. The other component is you get less viewings of a specific pitcher, so your ability to go to school on one guy, you maybe get 2 looks at him, and then he's gone.
Yeah, and I mean, these guys utilize the iPads and try to see previous footage of that pitcher, but it's just not the same as having an actual look.
And the Padres manager making his way towards the mound as he will make the move. Sean Reynolds gives way, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Pitching for the Padres.
Out of the bullpen for the Padres, Yuki Matsui.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. He's got it, and there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Will Brennan. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Bullpen action for the Padres. Wandy Peralta, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Morejon also throwing. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. one
Oh, that's
outside.
out.
It's a ball and 2 strikes. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Guardians go down in order. 3 up, 3 down that time. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. Guardians 8 and the Padres 2. And we're back. Now the left fielder, Jason Hayward. On the ground right side. Throw on to Santana. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Up next for the Padres, the designated hitter, Tirso.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the Guardians bullpen. Tanner Bybee out of the game. Pretty good effort, and he exits with a lead. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we get back.
Pitching for
Tim
the Guardians,
Herron on to pitch out of the pen
number
here.
29.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Ornelas in now, takes ball 1 off
Counts
the
1-0.
plate. Movement in the bullpen. Paul Sewald, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Herron, a tall lefty. He throws a slurve, a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a sinker. And a swing and a miss.
Man, that was
1-1.
pretty gross right there.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Clearly,
One
he's sitting
ball,
on a
2
fastball
strikes.
right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
That's ball
Outside
2.
low, and the count is 2-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Elias Diaz, the next to hit. Swing and a pop-up, foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. 2 down, nobody on. Off the mark there, and the count even 1-1. In the air to left center, Thomas sizing this one up and makes the play, and that's out number 3. We go to the 8th. So in now for Cleveland, Bo Naylor. Matsui back to work. That one
Ball, that's off the
outside,
plate.
and that's ball 1. To the right side, and that chance handled. First out in the top of the 8th.
The batter, number 4, shortstop Brian Rocchio.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Brian Rocchio. 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. Foul ball there. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next offering is fouled back.
One ball, 2 strikes.
And now 2-2.
2-2 the count.
That one hammered left field. Way back there. And it's gone into the lower basket of the Western Meadow Building. He'll circle the bases, and they add a run. It's 9-2. And their 5th home run of the game.
Some things in this sport are contagious, Boog, and right now for this team, clearly it's the long ball. High fastballs, especially with good velocity, can be really hard to catch up to. But he stays tall, his top hand works extremely well, and he absolutely clobbered it.
Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. And that misses. And that is ball 1. Line drive. Fair ball. So now the DH spot, Kyle Manzardo. First pitch misses. Kwan leads off first with 1 away.
Hey,
Squirts away a little bit.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. And a foul ball. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. And up next for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Merrill under it. Makes the grab. And that is that. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. And it's now a 9-2 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now it's going to be Luis Arias.
Luis Arias.
There's the strike.
All 1's the count.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And the 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Lifted in the air down the left side. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. So with 1 down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And first offering is fouled off. The Padres with a lot of ground to make up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Oh, great stop. Throws from the seat of his pants. Nicely done for the out.
A quick move to his left,
Now
fully
batting,
extended
center
there in
field.
front of the shortstop to make the grab. Up with it, then a strong, accurate throw across the diamond to complete.
And that is out of play. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase. Gets to it, on to first. In there safely. Runner at first with 2 away. Here's Machado. There's a swing and a miss.
Good pitch right there.
0-1.
Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
In the dirt. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Breaking ball, and that got him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. First and second, 2 down. Next for the Padres, Jake Cronenworth. Foul ball. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Stop sign goes up at third, and the bases are loaded. So bases all loaded up. Xander Bogaerts, the next up for the Padres. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy.
Well, he settles under it in left, and that will end the inning. This one pretty well decided at this point. 9th inning coming up. It's the Guardians 9 and the Padres 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the 9th in this one. Leading off, Carlos Santana. Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking. Foul ball.
No, that's foul.
Oh, 1 down. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. And a good start to the inning. So in now for Cleveland, Lane Thomas. High in the air, out to right. Tatis squeezes it, and there's 1 down. And the Padres. So the Padres with a new arm in the mound, Adrian Morejon.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
In the dirt, but kept close.
No balls, 2 strikes. Ball.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Rolled to short, possible 2 ball on a Cronenworth. And that's quick work out of the pen. 1 batter, 2 outs, inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, 9, 2 up in inning number 9. It's the Guardians 9. We head to the bottom of the 9th. Now the left fielder, Jason Hayward. And that one fouled off. Swing and a foul straight back. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Manager out of the...
Pitching for the
So
Guardians.
Cleveland brings on a new reliever, Eric Sabrowski.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Throw sails over his head at first. No advance, though. Ball didn't get too far away.
The catcher, number 17.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Elias Diaz.
Diaz.
Misses
Nope.
inside.
That's inside.
1-0. And it stays fair. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. So up next, Luis Arias. Line drive. That's a hit. And they stop him at third, so bases loaded with 1 away.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Now, Fernando Tatis Jr. That's hard hit on the line. Quan makes the play. Runners tagging from second and third. The tag, and that's the ball game.
When you hit 5 balls out of the yard, you expect to win. Some teams live and die by the long ball. Today, these 5 homers, they really led them to victory.
9-3 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.